everyone. I'm Ronan Chin here. I'm here at San Diego Comic-Con 2026 with Batman himself, Hamish. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Thank you. So we're on the midst of Season 2 premiering of Caped Crusader. In my hot take, I think one of the freshest air that the character's had in a long time. I think Bill Finger would be proud of you for what you've done with the character. Now that you've done a season of the character, what's been the biggest takeaway? Not just of playing the character, but now that, like, all right, you did it once. Now what does it mean to go back for a second season? Are the stakes high or low, or is there more like you're more zoned in to who Bruce and Batman are in your version?
No, I mean, I just want them to keep asking me back. So I'm thrilled that I got to do a second season. And I'm just so happy that this show exists because I was such a huge fan of the animated series and that Bruce Timm created. And I just wanted more of that content in the world, you know?
Beautiful. So I was fortunate enough to see all of Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And what the first thing I said after watching the first few episodes, I was like, wow, they didn't pull the punches, literally and figuratively. And what I've been talking to my other co-mate who watched it with me, we're like, what has been Bruce's and Batman's mindset between Season 1 and Season 2? Like, why the ferocity coming out of Season 1? Like, what do you think his mindset has been between the seasons breaks?
I mean, it's the Gotham has gotten so much more violent. I mean, Gotham's sort of like on steroids, Season 2. It's insane. He's reacting to the punches that are thrown at him. That's my take.
One of the dearest moments for me of Season 1 was the whole season you addressed Alfred as Pennyworth. And at the very end, you finally addressed him as Alfred, which felt earned. I didn't think you could do that in this day and age of doing that earn. And this season, what do you think surprised you to see the dynamic between Alfred and Bruce and Batman when they're now working together with solving these cases?
I think, Season 2, I guess he is more, I am more open to actually asking for help. But yeah, that adopted father-butler situation is, it's pretty deep territory.
One of the last thing I'll ask you is that, to me, I won't reveal too much, but there's an episode called Deep Cover that involves, as the title explains, but what I've seen from that episode and a lot of Season 2 is that Bruce and Batman are getting affected by the people around him, and not just his allies who he puts his distance out, but also people he would consider enemies and criminals. What was that like when you read this? When you read those scripts, that you're like, wow, it's not just the usual suspects of the rogues gallery. That's some criminal who potentially went down the path at a young age can have a visual effect on Bruce and Batman.
Yeah, I think he's like a piece of metal that gets hardened by fire. I mean, it's so intense, the effect that this arc that he's on, hopefully many season arc. Yeah, man, what doesn't break you makes you stronger.
Beautifully said. Thank you from a Batman fan. And I've heard you talked about Kevin and how much he meant to you, and how he meant to a lot of us growing up. I am willing to bet all my money that both him and Bill Finger would. I'm telling you genuinely, not because you're in front of me, they would be proud with what the work that you've done, that the cast brought, the screenwriters brought, and that you generally do still have something new to say about the character that's been around so long and is used, quite frankly, very often. You have something new for us to say, so I thank you for that.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, it's just an honor to been allowed to carry their baton until I pass it on to the next one.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Have a good day and enjoy your con.
Thank you so much.